The rate of sexual violence in South Africa is amongst the highest in the world. During 2015 to 2016 alone, there were 51,895 crimes of a sexual nature reported to the South African Police Service. According to the police service, a woman is raped every 36 seconds in our country. A woman being raped over the age of 25 has a 1 in 4 chance that her attacker is HIV positive. My Health TV followed the journey of Thamae, who was raped 3 times in her life and contracted HIV from her last rape. She has since dedicated her life to helping others that have fallen victim to this social ill.
My name is Thamae. I was born in Soweto, Orlando East, 1948, and at the age of 9, I was raped. In those days, we were told to respect older people. And as he was a friend of my father, he used to come always in my grandmother's house. At that age, he asked me to sleep. I was not even aware of anything. I had to sleep. Then times goes on and on. When I was 19, again, I was coming from school with my friends. We were approached by boys, and my friends managed to run away. Now I was a second-time victim. I was raped again. The last rape, we were coming from the cinema with my boyfriend, the late cinema. Then we were approached again by gangs. My boyfriend ran away. At that time, I was 39 years old. I didn't see an escape at that time because these guys were 7 of them. And then I didn't get any treatment again. I didn't get anything, any help. 2 days down the line, I was very, very sick. Then I went to the doctor. That's when I do my checkups. Then that's where I contracted HIV.
AIDS was diagnosed for the first time in South Africa in 1983, and the first recorded AIDS-related death occurred in the same year. Rose was diagnosed with HIV just 7 years later. Within the first few years of the decade, as the country made the transition from apartheid to democracy, the infection rate began to rapidly increase. But it was still very early stages of what was becoming a national epidemic. At the time of her diagnosis, very little was known about HIV, and the stigma around the disease was heavy.
Sometimes you can feel like, you want to kill yourself. Sometimes you just want to, and my life changed, of course. It's like, why must I live? What am I living for? Even if you are with friends, you feel useless. There was another friend again I met. She introduced me to the support group of people living with HIV. Then I attended. As I was attending, I grew. I heal. I told myself that I can't live in this closet forever. I have to carry on with my life. And then that's where I said, I'm thanking my friend for introducing me in that support group. So that's where I built my self-esteem also, to see other women who have undergone the same route that I come from, and talk to each other. And then I started saying, oh, I'm not alone.
Faced with a myriad of challenges, Rose decided that she didn't want others to have the same story that she did, and she started a non-profit organization called Let Us Grow. She had seen how desperately the people in her community needed support and a place to go for help. Instead of waiting for someone else to do it, she put her hand up and took up the call.
When I started Let Us Grow, it was a women's support group for people living with HIV. I'm proud in saying the organization name is Let Us Grow, and I've grown so many women around the community, starting with HIV, starting with this offense. Like now we are having kids who are performing all over. Now I'm fighting the angle of gender-based violence. I wish one day I will win.
Let Us Grow is an organization committed to working with the community to address challenges of poverty, gender-based and sexual violence, and HIV/AIDS. It has become a key factor in addressing HIV/AIDS through home-based care, counseling, and education for men, women, and children.
My healing started when I started accepting. Because even with HIV, I was thinking, I didn't deserve to be HIV. I didn't go there to fetch it. I know there's a lot of people who needs to break the chain that they are in. I am a living testimony. Today I'm 70 years and I'm living with HIV 20 years above. And I'm a 3 times survivor of rapes. So if you still need to build yourself, you can build it. At the end, I am a rose, and a rose is not growing easy. If you know a rose is not growing easy, it goes under those stones and come out, and at the end, it blows up, and you see the beauty of the rose.
Mum Rose has had to overcome a lot and is the perfect picture of not letting your circumstances define you, but rather taking back your power and using your story to be a light for others. Remember that you might have been beaten, but you are not broken. Today, you are not a victim. You are a survivor.